what people often don't realize is that when they're entering their divorce, for many people, it is their first divorce, and they don't know what to expect. And they think of divorce as something they see on television, a warlike type scenario, going to court with somebody winning and the other one losing, and the underdog being finally vindicated. Now, that's not what a divorce is like. And so, a lot of the work I do with my client is helping them have realistic expectations. And the main bit is understanding that a divorce, unless you get to final hearing, it is ultimately a negotiation process. That means you're going to give some and you're going to get some. And understanding that there is no winner. You are splitting things up. You are splitting up assets. You're splitting up time with your children. All of that means that that both people are going to lose on some things and win on others. So understanding that from the offset is really important. In the same vein, understand that there's always a degree of conflict because you're separating things, because everybody's going to have to give up some things. There is going to be some conflict. There are going to be disagreements. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't find a resolution. Actually, what we're trying to do through the negotiation is to find a solution. Divorcing amicably doesn't mean that everybody agrees on everything and that it's all, singing kumbaya and everyone's happy. It means that you are working through that conflict constructively together rather than delegating the decision-making to a judge. One thing that I hear a lot is a lot of my clients tell me, what would happen if it went to court? And it's very difficult, especially with my French clients, because they're used to codified law, to understand that there is no certainty about the outcomes if it goes to court. A solicitor can probably give you a range of options. You'd get anywhere between this and that. But we don't know, because there is so much discretion left to the judge and so much that comes into play in making that decision. There is no certainty. And that is actually one of the reasons why you want to negotiate, because you don't know what would happen if you went to court, and you're effectively playing Russian roulette. If you're negotiating, you maintain some control. You're only signing on the dotted line if you find that agreement acceptable. So you're making a choice, and it's a choice that's not imposed on you by somebody else. It's one that you have come to on your own terms. And the two other bits at the bottom are the reality of the divorce process is that there is administration to it, and it takes time. People think that they can get divorced overnight. There are waiting periods in England to be able to divorce. There is an incompressible timeline that you cannot change. So it takes time. There's a lot of paperwork. There's administration required. And so for people to understand that they're going to have to spend some time and dedicate some time to managing their divorce, because that's just the nature of how it works.